Hi guys, it's Megan Rose from the Philippines coming back to you with the 25th installment on our How to Bead Letter series, which is this letter Y over here. So for this project, I have an introduction from some pointers to consider before working on this project, and I will put the link on the description box below. So for this project, we're gonna need the following materials. We're gonna need a nylon monoline string that is 050 mm, some acrylic rough or chalk beads of the colors of your choice that are 6 mm. We're gonna need a pair of scissors to cut the string, some keyring to turn it into a keychain, and a pin to poke the hole for whenever it gets clogged. So for this project, the dimension is approximately 2 inches high and 1 3/4 inches across. The suggested string length that I have for the letter Y is about 1 meter and half an arm length of the string. So basically, it is a cluster of 4 cubes worked in a sequence to form the shape of the letter. And as I have said, the uses are a keychain or a zipper pull for your bag. You can turn it into a word or a name as a home decor to your house, or an alphabet to teacher kids. Okay guys, so now we're ready to start with our project. We're gonna first work on this middle column of the letter Y and work our way to the slanted bar that is pointing upwards, pointing to the right and pointing to the left. So to start off, we need to hold our string wherein the first end is on our right and the other end is on our left. So we're gonna put 5 clusters of 4 on our string. So to start off, we're gonna put 3 beads on the right string, and then we're going to salikop. This is a term I frequently use wherein you pass through a bead, your right string going to the left and your left string going to the right. Just in one bead, you're gonna align both of your ends and slide that one bead so that it will go to the rest of the bead, forming a cluster of 4. So now that we have that first cluster done, we're gonna make 4 more, and our left and right string should somehow be of equal length. So to make the next cluster of 4, the second one, put one on the right and one on the left, and then salikop. Salikop can be translated into crossover, but I will use the word salikop all throughout the tutorial. So align both ends and pull your string. Align your string. So we have our second cluster of 4. I'm gonna show you once again. We're gonna put one bead on the right string and one on the left, and then you're going to salikop. Align both ends and slide that one bead so as to make our third cluster of 4. So you just need to add 2 more to make them 5 clusters of 4, and I'm gonna join with you after you have done that. Okay guys, so by now you may have 5 clusters of 4 on your string. We can count it on the side, so we should have 2, 4, and 5 clusters of 4. So we have an excess of 2 because we're gonna fold it and then we're gonna connect it to the bottom cluster. So since this middle column is composed of 3 cubes, we're gonna form 3 cubes for that. So this is gonna be the top part now. So we're gonna count 1, 2, 3. On the third one, we're gonna salikop, but before that, we must put one bead on the right and one on our left. So count it, 1, 2, 3. On the top of the third cluster of 4, we're gonna salikop there. Align both of your ends and pull your string, making sure that the beads are not jumbled. So now we have made our first cube. And we're just gonna fill up the next two clusters to turn them into cubes. But first we must position our string. So take your first string and go upwards to the first cube, to the top of the first cube. And then take your other string and go the opposite way from the first cube. And then tighten as you go. So now that our string is coming out from here, we're gonna make a cluster of 4. So put 1 bead on the right and 1 on the left, and then salikok. So now that we have that upper cluster of 4, we're gonna connect it to the bottom one. So we need to put 1 bead on the right and 1 on the left. And then we're gonna silik up to that bottom cluster next to the first cube, right here. We're gonna silik up there, align both our ends, and then pull our string so as to make that second cube. Okay? Okay guys, so to continue on, since our string is coming out from this bead here, we're gonna position it here so as to make the third cube for the middle column of the letter Y. So take your first string and go upwards to that bead there. Take your other string and go the opposite way from the first string. Tighten as you go. So here's where we're gonna make a cluster of 4. So put 1 bead on the right and 1 on the left. And then salikok. So now that we have that upper cluster, we're gonna connect it to the bottom one to form the third cube. So put 1 bead on the right and then 1 on your left, and then we're gonna silik up to the bottom cluster right here. So just silik up there, align both ends and pull your string. So now that we have made the middle column of the letter Y, and since our string is coming out from here, we're gonna form the right slanted cubes first. So this is a slanted cube. So to make that, we're gonna put 3 clusters of 4 on our string. So for the first one, put 1 on the right, 1 on the left, and then salikok. Make a second one by putting 1 on the right and 1 on the left, and then salikok. And then make a third one by putting 1 on the right, 1 on the left, and then salikok. So now that we have 3 clusters of 4 on our string, we're gonna connect it, but first put 1 bead on the right and 1 on the left. And then we're gonna find where we're gonna salikok. Since our string is coming out from here, there is also where we're gonna salikok. So we're just gonna salikok there. Align both of your ends and then pull your string. So now we have made that slanted cube. Okay?